Hey guys, I'm here to do, sorry, I'm going to stop that. I'm here to do the review video for our preparation for the silent dinner that is happening this Friday, August 5th, I believe. So what we went over this past week were kind of conversational signs, things that maybe you'll talk about at this silent dinner. Remember, it's a silent dinner because we don't speak. So you want to work on especially your alphabet, your numbers, your who, what, when, where, why, how questions. Those will come in very handy if you remember them. So work on those. And then you might want to try working on what we're going to review right now. So um, make sure you go back and review some of our other videos. Go over those as much as you need to, get them in your brain. If you have any other resources you were using, other websites or YouTubers, anything like that, make sure you're practicing. That's the only way to learn, right? So keep that in mind. All right, so our review for this past week were where do you work? So remember where and then you and work. Um, one thing that we mentioned is this sign, you want to hit this part of your non-dominant hand with this part of your dominant hand. So work. Remember I said flush here to flush here. You don't want to hit the bones. You don't want to hit these bones. That hurts. So right there doesn't hurt. Okay, so where do you work? And then what is your job was another one of the questions. So what, your, and then job. It's the same. I said you could shorten that if you want to J and then end in a B, but you really don't have to. Just spell job. So what's your job? And you can go as slowly as you need to. Just trying to review. Okay. And I remember we went over in class some of the jobs that we all have. So we had director. These are, I don't know if you can know, these are X's. So you've got these moving. Director is one. We had security guard. Like your, this is security, or flat hands is fine. Security, and then like you're holding a badge. Security guard. Preacher, that's an F shape. Preacher. If you're retired, it's like this. Retired. And cook. We had cook or cook person. So those are jobs. If you need help finding how to sign a job, you can check out aslpro.com. Just spelled the way it sounds, aslpro.com. You can also check out spreadthesign.com. Those are both online dictionaries that you can find words you need to practice or you don't know. Those are good anyways, but especially if you're watching this and we didn't go over what your job was, you can definitely check there. Okay, we went over birthdays, so if I'm asking your birthday, that's your middle finger. It's a little hard to see in these videos. Middle finger to your chin and then to your chest. So birthday. My birthday is April 14th. So remember, just spell your birth month and then the numbers. You'll want to say what day of the month your birthday is. So if my birthday was on the 27th, then I'd say 2 and 7. So that's pretty simple. There are If you know them, you're more than welcome to sign the numbers all the way up to 30. So, say my birthday was the 30th, and I would sign 30. Um, but a lot of us don't know that high, so it's totally okay to just do 1 and 4 like I did. Okay. Uh, and like I said, go over your alphabet so you can sign the month. The last question that we had was, what do you do for fun? So you would sign what you do for fun. You've got 2 fingers here, start at your nose, and then bring them down to your 2 more fingers down here. Fun. Some things we talked about were movies. This is just a 5-hand movies. The way I think of this one is, you know those marionette shows, and they've got the big. Well, anyways, movies. It doesn't matter. Okay. If you like to read, you got here. This would be like your book, and you've got your 2 eyes, and you just kind of scan across the book. Read. Comics is you take a C, and you just put it here at your nose. Comics, like comic books, that sort of thing. Art, we talked about art. So you take your hand, it's like a fist kind of, with your pinky out, and then the same, this is your paper. Then you just kind of draw on your paper. That's art. If you like to write, then you can do the same thing, make like you're writing, and that goes on your hand. Music, if you like music, you've got your arm flat here, and this other arm comes like this, that can be used for singing or music, like you like to listen to music, anything music related, pretty much, just goes like this. So, and then the last thing we talked about were sports, which were sports. We have volleyball, so got your middle fingers here and flick like you're tossing the ball up. Volleyball. Soccer, you got your non-dominant hand flat. Your dominant hand, comes up like you're kicking a ball. Soccer. Football, just your hands open and they come together like this. Wrestling, you keep them like this and you bring it down. This is wrestling. Any other sports you can think of are pretty much just gestures. So you'll have like baseball or tennis or I can't really think of any others. Just a lot of them are very gestural, things that would make sense. So if worst comes to worst and all you can think is how to gesture to it, go for it, and somebody can show you a better sign if they need to. So anyways, I hope you guys are looking forward to this dinner because I am super excited, and take this time to practice as much as you need to over the next week. Remember to work on your alphabet, your numbers, and your who's, what's, where's, when's, why's, and how's. That's a lot of fun to say. So especially work on those. Work on the extra signs as well, but those are going to be most important because they're going to carry you throughout your conversation. So just get in as much practice as you need. Leave a comment here, or you can send me a text. You can call me. You can see me at church. Whatever you need to do. If you have any questions about signs or you have questions about the dinner, anything like that. So I look forward to seeing you all at the dinner on Friday, and keep up all your hard work. Okay, bye guys.